Greetings. Today I want to share with you my idea of God. Because growing up, there has been many misconceptions, many confusion, and confusion still exists among people today as it relates to God. Because what I realize is that religion has so divided us that we cannot see the reality anymore. It's like there are several truths, several versions of the truth. It's like there is no one truth. There is your truth, there's my truth, that's his truth, that's her truth. And that's the point we need to look at, and we need to break away from the common way of thinking and to tap into the infinite, which is God, and understand God for what it truly is. Because when I check the word spirit, because the Bible told me that God is a spirit, I realize that it has a similar meaning and it is related to the term energy. And the term energy also is related to the term force. So it brings me to the conclusion that God is a spirit, God is an energy, God is a force. And so our aim should be not to make this thing so complicated. It is as simple as learning to connect to harness, and how to allow this force to work through us. Because it is like electricity. Electricity by itself does not operate. It operates through what we call a conductor. And so we are the conductors of this God, this spirit. God is within us. That's why they say Emmanuel, God with us. And it allowed me, finding this allowed me to let go of the misconception and the myth that God is somewhere out there to be found when He's right within us. And I see God like Wi-Fi. And why I say that is that all that it is to get connected. And once you're connected, then everything becomes accessible. And the reason why a lot of us are not accessing those things that we want to access in this life, it's because, if I can use the technological terms, we are taking out a 2-day plan with God, which is limited. We are taking out a 1-week plan with God. And quote unquote, the amount of megabytes you get, it cannot download all the data you need. It cannot work all the data you need. So what you need is an unlimited plan, right? A connection that does not limit you. And there are times when we blame the internet. The internet now work. This thing not coming through. But in truth and in fact, it is our device that needs to be reconfigured. What I mean by that, if I might bring it back now to this phase, is that we are the devices. God is like the internet. There is everything there, everything that you could ever want. But there are times that we are misconfigured. And so, as I said before, God is an energy. All we got to do is harness it and allow it. Allow God, allow Him to rule and reign within us. Because when I check the definition, an energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed. All it is, it changes forms. And when I check it, the Big Bang theories and all these things, they basically rule down to the same thing we call energy. They said the thing explode and it caused this and it formed that and that. And in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And so I put it in my own way. And I said that in the beginning was the thought, and the thought was with God, and the thought was God. And so it brings me to realize that everything that now exists was a thought. And that's why it led me to, creating my own philosophy, which says that God won't give you $1 billion if that's what you want. However, God gives you $1 billion ideas and the conditions necessary to make it manifest. So this device I'm using to communicate with you now, it was once a thought in somebody's mind, and they manifested, they materialized the thought, and it became physical and dwell among us. So spirituality, God is not complicated. We are the ones who complicate it. It's that simple. It's an energy. All we got to do is harness it and allow it to work through us. God bless you. Let us make this experience, this human experience, one that we learn to harness this energy we call God, this infinite force, which gives us access to everything that we could ever desire, everything that we could ever need. Let us harness this power and watch the move of God work in our lives. God bless you. Stay smooth. Stay healthy. Stay well. Stay in God.